Hi everyone, welcome to Manitoulin Cooks. My name's Tammy and I'm your host for this fun show that features all things Manitoulin. Even when I'm cooking, I try to use locally grown product. If I can't find it, I go to the grocery store, of course, but I try my best. So we are now going to make butternut squash soup, and we start with 2 cups of chopped onions, a little over a tablespoon of diced ginger. Now I could have done all of this smaller and more precise, but we're using, at the end, my trusty hand blender.
Not a sex toy.
Not a sex toy, it is not. We're going to saute the onions and the ginger. And I've got the temperature turned up to just a smidge above medium. So we're just going to saute this till the onion is a bit clear. You can do it with carrots as well and sweet potatoes. You can do all sorts of magical things with these lovely harvest foods. That's the word. The onion is getting transparent, so we're not caramelizing the onions till they're brown. We just want them to be nicely cooked. But I like making noise when I cook. Come on, onion, get off my spoon. There we go. There we go. It's doing exactly what it should. I have 6 cups of vegetable broth. I prefer using that because then my vegetarian or vegan friends, although I am sauteing it in butter. So vegetarian friends, you can saute it in coconut oil if you want. We're going to put the 6 cups in here. We're going to bring it to a simmer and let it simmer for 10 minutes.
Sometimes I have to simmer for 10 minutes.
Me too. So the next step of the squash soup is actually the first step of the squash soup, is to cut 2 butternut squash in half, scrape out the seeds. I use parchment paper or silpats, which is a flat silicone pat, and you oil that quite well and lay the 4 halves face down. Roast them until they're nice and soft in the oven. Let them cool. So I have scraped already 3 halves out. And you scrape it out. It's very easy. Make sure your spoon has a nice thin edge. It's easier to do. Okay, so we're going to wait now for the simmering. Then we will add the squash and puree the heck out of it. We are back. We have simmered the broth and the onions and the ginger. And it has the prettiest yellowy cast to it. It looks so golden and warm. And we're going to scoop the squash into the soup. We're going to take our hand blender that's caught on the floor.
This is fun.
And I'm going to make a lot of noise now. And now a lot of people say do it in batches in a blender, but why? Have you ever tried to wash a blender compared to one of these? So here we go.
Oh no.
Is it plugged in? Oh, sweet mother of God, did I break it? Look. Oh, it's not plugged in. Remember to plug in all appliances before you go to use them, or you'll look foolish. And there we go. We're just up and downing with this wonderful noisy creature. Now I want to warn you, and I think I've warned you before, should you get something frozen jammed in here if you're making a smoothie, unplug it, or at least take your fingers off the doodah. Because I was making a smoothie and a frozen strawberry got caught. And I worked away and got the strawberry out, forgetting to take my thumb off. I still have a slight scar in my finger. Luckily, I worked with 3 nurse practitioners because when I said, oh, boo, they came running and fixed me up very nicely. So we're just going to oh, no, we're not. We forgot one very important thing. Now, I don't need to put salt and pepper in. I could put it on the table for everyone, but we just want a little hit of flavor for people. They can add to it if they want. You can also top it with croutons, which I think is pretty much dead bread. I'm not a big fan. Chopped nuts, a sprig of rosemary, Or some sour cream, Greek yogurt, so it swirls in and looks pretty. But I'm just gonna sit it on the burner and let it stay warm until Brianna gets to try it in a little bit.
Yay!
I got sunshine. Just stand there and watch me saute.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now.
It's as exciting as if I were separating Kleenex. My son is outside trying to jumpstart his truck.
Oh, he got the truck going, yay.
He did?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Oh, praise baby Jesus.